Federation's 16th Natural Stone Awards. Prepare to celebrate with us the excellence of the natural stone industry here in the UK. Now, would you please welcome to the stage the Stone Federation President, Ian Kennedy.
And welcome to the National Stone Awards today.
Would be here without our sponsors, of course, and Alan, I think you should pay tribute to them now.
Absolutely, and our sponsors, ladies and gentlemen, are Construction Skills, Sandberg, Stubbings Business Solutions, the Natural Stone Specialist Magazine, British Slate Association, and BASF PLC. And the Federation are grateful to Burlington Stone for producing these magnificent trophies that we're presenting today, ladies and gentlemen. And finally, the Federation would like to thank you. Just recognition of it. And the Federation would like to thank the distinguished panel of judges. Once again, they've all given unstintingly of their time, and their enthusiasm and drive has never wavered throughout their unenviable task. The chairman of the judges, John Burton, Purcell, Julian Lementani, Marshall Sisson, Architects, Paul Gibson, Siddle Gibson Partnership, Graham Lee, Siddle Gibson Partnership, Ulrike Knox, Knox McConnell Architects, Malcolm Redding Consultants, Ingval Maxwell, Consultant in Architectural Conservation, and the Stone Federation Awards Technical Advisor is Sean Collins. Your recognition, please, ladies and gentlemen.
You're all here today, all those who entered this prestigious, I can't say that now, prestigious competition. Even in these recessionary times, it's pleasing to see that a very high number of entries were received for these awards. The judges' key message to the industry is, keep selling this fantastic natural material to ensure there is employment in the future in their industry, so we all can enjoy a great environment. The industry has to look very carefully at planning environment and changing to planning controls. In London, the judges observed for the first time more steel and glass commercial buildings than stone ones are in the city. And what starts in London, of course, does spread really rapidly out. So I think we all ought to be looking at the planners and pushing for stone buildings as much as possible. But the judges call on the industry and those who use its undoubted talents to encourage contractors, architects and building owners to contact the Stone Federation for an application form to enter the next Natural Stone Awards in 2014. Finally, we thank this year's sponsors who make this possible and remind you all that we need support for the next awards. Thank you.
So, ladies and gentlemen, for those who haven't been before, let me explain that the Stone Federation 2012 Natural Stone Awards commemorates and illustrates the projects that the judging panel have chosen for recognition this time round. The winning projects have been chosen for their exemplary design and execution of the stonework. The clients, architects, main contractors, specialist stone contractors and indigenous stone suppliers are all recognised for their essential contributions to these successful projects. The Stone Awards ensure that the stone industry aims for high standards so that our buildings and thus our environment are improved and enhanced by the use of these natural materials. The Natural Stone Awards celebrate once again the use of this attractive, traditional yet vitally modern building material. The Merchant Hotel Belfast. Originally built in the 1860s for a bank, this is now a hotel. It's in scale with its surroundings and sits well on its urban footprint. It's been sensibly designed, this, with 75mm thick cladding, consistently pointed with an appropriate slightly darker sand-based lime mortar mix that gives a pleasing emphasis to the cladding panels. A high degree of quality control has existed in the manufacture of all the individual stone panels, and the finish of each is perfect in every respect. A constructional consistency has also been achieved in the width of all beds and joints throughout the structure. The Bath stone is already taking up its matured honey-coloured hue and will continue to do so to increasingly and effectively complement the dark base course. Traditional star stone masonry category, the winner is Rigbeck Cumbria. The centrepiece of the elevation is the salvaged end gable to the South Range, which had been originally removed to allow the building of the East Range. This included the fine temperament sculpture of the 9 Muses made from Roach Abbey magnesium limestone. The extensive records held by the palace showed just what a transformation has been afforded by this exemplary programme of conservation. This is a very impressive project. Ladies and gentlemen, in the interiors category, the award winner is the William Street Park House Extension and the Bath House. And ladies and gentlemen, the award winner in the landscaping category then is More London.
Very inventive and entertaining worker on York Minster. Please welcome to collect this award on behalf of the team of craftsmen responsible for the project from York Minster Works Department, Mr. John David.
And so finally, ladies and gentlemen, to the special award. This has been named Art in Stone, and when you see the project it's been awarded to, you'll see exactly why. Beautiful use of stone in an everyday environment. And this award goes to Green Park Underground Station Upgrade with integral C strata artwork, Piccadilly, London.
Yeah, proud to be a stone enthusiast. Proud to be up here again. Every couple of years I come here and see a lot of familiar, friendly faces, and I do feel proud. You keep inviting me back to share what is a very, very special day for you. It's a good old dash of culture in my life, my sport-infested life as well. And I come here and for quite a long time afterwards I look around at the buildings and I appreciate the care, the craftsmanship and the work that goes into buildings that normally I would just rush by. I've got a bit of an apology to make to you. I can't mix and mingle with you for lunch. I've got an interesting day actually. You know, I have to dash up north and to see if a fellow who made his reputation in these parts, so Mr. Freddie Flintoff, manages to keep his face intact, which is an interesting sort of comparison if you compare what we're doing here. And there is a wrecking ball from the mean streets of Oklahoma called Richard Dawson, who is determined to rearrange Mr. Flintoff's features. And the M6 proudly treats me nicely. I'll be up there tonight presenting that on a channel called Box Nation. So it's a strange old contrast, but it makes for a very, very interesting life, doesn't it?